Hello, it is Tuesday, September 28th, with rain in the forecast here in Seoul, but certainly a bit of sunshine as well. I'm Alex Jensen, and these are your daily headlines.
More than 40% of 30-somethings in South Korea remained unmarried last year for the first time ever, according to census data released this week. Out of 13.7 million singles aged 15 or over, 2.82 million were in their 30s, which was 42.5% of that age group, up 6.2 percentage points from 2015. There was a pronounced gender divide though, with over half of male 30-somethings still unmarried, while just 33.6% of women in their 30s were single. Reflecting deeper economic concerns about the availability of decent jobs and affordable housing, those in their 30s and 40s made up 1 in 5 of the nearly 3.14 million adults over 20 found to be financially dependent on their parents, known here as a kangaroo tribe, as if they remain in the pouch. Mitsubishi Heavy Industries has been ordered to sell assets in South Korea to compensate victims of forced labor during Japan's colonial rule. It's the first time that a court here has demanded the liquidation of Japanese corporate assets in such a case, although Mitsubishi has refused to comply with previous compensation rulings, claiming the reparation issue was settled by a 1965 treaty between South Korea and Japan. In a move that looks set to further sour Seoul-Tokyo ties, Daejeon District Court has ordered Mitsubishi to sell 2 copyrights and 2 patents to compensate 2 now elderly female plaintiffs, who are expected to be given around 209 million won each, or $177,000. North Korea fired another short-range missile into the EC this morning, according to South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff, without initially confirming whether it was a banned ballistic type. The North's latest test may be an attempt to see how the South will react, just 3 days after leader Kim Jong-un's sister, Kim Yo-jong, suggested her country could agree with the South's proposal to declare a formal end to the Korean War, and even hold another inter-Korean summit if Seoul drops its double standards by developing its own missiles while condemning the North for doing so. We may get a further indication of North Korea's stance after the Supreme People's Assembly session called for today, though the North has so far failed to respond to South Korean attempts this week to call via their hotlines. Meanwhile, after the US yet again issued a statement of willingness to hold dialogue with Pyongyang, North Korea's UN ambassador Kim Sung has urged the US to give up joint military exercises with South Korea, as well as the deployment of all kinds of strategic weapons if it wants peace.
Well, that closes your daily headlines, but that link below is there for you if you want to check out more Korea-related news. And subscribe to this channel, Korea Now, if you want constantly added new content.